No, for a footballer. For someone with legs.
And it's going to be so hard to keep up that consistency with all the rumours flying about of transfers, people coming in, people going out.
No, all right. Now,
See, I'm biased.
all right.
Well, I'm done. And welcome back to the Mongrelz podcast, where we have just feasted on some Nando's, as I'm sure you'll see in the previous vid. But now, on to proper business. Liverpool draw. Sorry, we're starting with the Premier League.
Yep.
And, you had to get that in, didn't you? Yeah, when we're starting.
Oh, yeah. He wants to talk about United now all of a sudden.
Of course he does.
I always love talking about United.
You don't.
I mean, I definitely don't. But today, I definitely do. United draw with Liverpool in a 2-2 draw and kind of go against all expectations, I would say.
Not really. I said United would win. But
I mean, you did actually
just
give United some hope.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
You went against kind of the grain. I think a lot of people expected United to batter. Liverpool to batter United. United have been in terrible form. Liverpool been in fantastic form. But it didn't turn out that way. It turned out that United had one of the best games I think they've had all season. I think United were brilliant. I thought in particular the formation was working really, really well. I thought in particular Bruno Fernandes, in that first half was, immense. One of the best performances I've seen from him actually in a United shirt. And I think the performance from the team in the first half, I think we dominated Liverpool. I don't know how you guys feel. You might want to disagree with me, but I think overall, I think United played really, really well. I did think in the second half we trailed off a little bit. We let in some silly chances. I do have something to say about the stupid handball. In my books, that's never a handball. When they're so close to someone like that, I don't think there's any chance that you can move your hand out of the way. For me, that's a natural position. So, I did feel a bit hard done by the penalty. Gakpo's goal was very good. But
I mean, considering Nottingham Forest the other day had a clear handball.
yeah, and they didn't give it.
That is just,
it's the only
fair
reason
price.
I can think of, I was saying this to you the other day, that they didn't give the Nottingham Forest one, but they gave the United one is because his hand was up. But the reality is, if someone's that close to you, at least in Nottingham Forest one, he had a chance to move his hand out of the way.
He was a lot further away.
A lot further away.
Yeah.
But, but overall, listen, I was really happy with United and the way they performed. I thought we should have won the game, if I'm being honest with you. I will say, Maguire at the end.
Leave that guy alone, bro.
quality that game.
But honestly, all these Man United fans,
I know.
it's Harry Maguire's fault.
It's always Harry Maguire's
that they actually
fault,
drew
always.
that game is Harry Maguire's fault.
It's definitely Harry Maguire's fault.
No, it's not.
It's always his fault.
Of course it's his
You
fault.
can't base the result on one thing that's happened.
No. He should he have scored that goal?
It bobbled.
Yes, he should
Come
have.
on. Should
No,
he have scored the goal?
Yes, he should have.
Of course. Should he have scored the goal?
It bobbled.
No,
I mean,
Dom.
Ideally, yes.
No, not ideally. Should he have scored the goal?
But it bobbled and it wasn't with his
should
head.
that be a
so
goal?
Probably
Should
not.
that be a goal?
It should be.
For a striker, yeah.
No. For a footballer.
That's
for
getting-
someone with legs.
That's
that should
getting
be a goal.
£250,000 a week, yes.
I'm not being funny. Harry Maguire, listen, you could have redeemed everything. All the bad things I would have said about
He
him would have
wouldn't
come on
have.
here and
No.
actually taken them
No,
back.
you're lying.
But you couldn't score
You're
that
lying.
bloody goal, mate.
You're lying.
Honestly, really annoying, man. Really annoying.
If he scored that, you would have said, "Oh, Man United should have kept a clean sheet.
Yeah.
But Harry Maguire done this."
Get out of jail free card he gave them, honestly. We should have
You
beaten
said Harry
Liverpool.
Maguire's worth 100 M's now.
Yeah, we should have beaten
He
Liverpool.
is.
But yeah, no. Like I said, I think there was some great performances. I think United did really, really well. And like I said, it's weird with United. They've been super up and down this season. They've been bad for most of it.
More down than up, yeah.
Definitely more down than up. But when it's come against some of the bigger teams like Man City,
They've shown up.
like Liverpool, they're our best games, ironically. So what that shows me is that there is something in the quality of these players.
There's
that
a bit
can
of
be
fire
pulled
in the
out.
belly.
Yeah,
kind of
that
thing.
can be pulled out. And it actually makes me a bit more annoyed because it makes me feel like if they can do this
Why?
against Liverpool, why don't they do this week in, week out?
But then again, I have got to say, I think Man United were decent, but I do think Liverpool were slightly under par compared to their usual performance.
They definitely were. Absolutely.
I
I think the first half was very, very boring.
yeah.
The first half, very
They
boring.
were a bit under par, Liverpool. But then again, not taking anything away from Man United, they did great, and no one ever expected that kind of result. So I have to take my hats off to you for that one, and you've taken 2 points off him, so I could definitely.
Yeah, I've done you lot. We've done you lot.
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
It helps the Premier League as a whole.
Certainly does, and then running away with stuff. But
With Liverpool, what do you think the problem was with Liverpool? Do you think they were just a bit nervous? There's a lot of talk, especially after the game, the Tranmere Rovers comment with Roy Keane. Brilliant comment there. But there's a
They
lot of
don't want
blame been shipped onto Trent Alexander. A lot of rumours about Trent Alexander going to Real Madrid before the game.
I was going to say, do you think it's the transitioning with the players then that?
Well, first of all, did you think he had a bad game?
Yeah. Defensively, yes.
I thought he was very poor defensively.
Yeah. I don't think he's a great defender anyway.
Yeah,
was
but
gonna
I
say,
thought
yeah.
he was especially poor in that game
He
for
was.
some reason.
I saw Dallo like burn him out, and I was like, how?
He seemed almost like
Not normal.
carefree with it as
Yeah.
well. Like he didn't even feel that responsible with it. So the thing is, when a rumor comes out like that about you moving to a bigger club, especially from the Scouts are going to hate that anyway, especially because you're a local guy.
I was going to say, the
treat
reaction
you
from
well.
the fans didn't help either. He's probably thinking, well, you know what, sod you.
Yeah.
Because he's given... How long has he been at that club? 20 years?
No, 20 years, but he's been there a long time. He
Feels
grew
like
up there.
20 years. He's been there a long time.
He's
he
still
came through the
young,
academy,
but yeah.
didn't
And for the fans to say, oh, no, you this, that, the other, it's like, hang on, he's done his bit for you, man. Just let him
Of
go
course
and
he has.
achieve
Yeah.
what he wants to achieve.
Do you,
You can't really ask much more from him.
yeah. Do you think that had an impact on the
No.
way he played?
I don't think so.
I don't think it did either. But I
And
do.
what about Salah saying he's not going to extend his...
Yeah, well, we
contract?
can talk about that now, actually. There is a worry, really, with Liverpool. I think Liverpool, listen, I personally think Liverpool are going to win the league this year. I think they are
Yeah.
going to win it. But I think they're looking good to win it, and I think they probably will. There is an element of competition there, but I think they're looking strong. However, there is this feeling that there is going to be an exodus at the end of this year with Liverpool.
Yeah.
We have Salah running out of contract, Virgil van Dijk running out of his contract, and we've got all these rumours about
Trent.
Trent Alexander.
Trent's out of contract though. That's
Trent
why.
is also out of contract
Yeah.
in the summer.
Stuff. I don't think they're going to play the same way they have been playing before Christmas.
Yeah.
Before all these talks,
It's gonna
'Cause
be
don't
hard.
forget, it builds a bit of tension in the camp. You know, people are like, okay, he's leaving, he's doing this, he's doing that,
Yeah.
and you know, I think that chemistry really works with Liverpool at the moment. I think the only reason why they are winning these games is not to individual greatness; it's down to chemistry as well.
Yeah.
And when things like that happen, it brings a bit of upset to the club, and I don't think it's going to work exactly how it was. I think Salah will still be, you know, top class player as he has been.
He seems to perform better, considering that he thinks he's going to leave.
Well, he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to go, but then does everyone else want to keep up that same consistency with him? It's not a one-man team.
Well, they're going
You
to
know
have
what I mean?
to,
Are they?
Yeah.
and it's going to be very hard for them to keep on playing how they've been playing.
Yeah.
Very hard.
I mean, Robertson ain't been that great, and he was good before Christmas, and now he seems to be doing silly things.
Yeah.
It's true. Consistency, they're going to struggle with that, Liverpool. Because
I think that'll
the
change.
way they've been playing is they've walked over everyone, basically.
Yeah.
But then you've got a couple games here and there. Other than that, it's been easy for them.
Haven't they still got to play City twice?
I'm not sure.
I think they might still have to play City twice.
But they're top of the Champions League group, top of the Premier League.
They've done brilliantly.
Stats-wise, it's straightforward for them.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so hard to keep up that consistency with all the rumours flying about of transfers,
Yeah,
people coming in, people going out, especially them big three possibly going out. 4-3 as well
Yeah.
at the end of the season.
The 4-3 thing is going to hurt them.
is very bad, yeah.
They've had no injuries. They've been, you know, pretty...
It's true.
And it's hard when someone like Salah, I think it would almost be easier if Salah had a kind of an off season, but because he's playing one of his best seasons ever.
I mean, it doesn't help.
that actually makes it harder to watch him walk away for
But
free.
surely it would help the Liverpool owners say, do you know what? We need to keep this guy for at least one more year.
I
mean,
pay him £1 million.
Let's give him what he wants.
I mean, something's gone wrong for all of these big players to be out of contract at the same time, and them not been offered a contract beforehand. So I'll tell you what I feel. I don't feel any of them. I don't know if you don't feel that any of them will leave in January. I don't think any of them will leave in January.
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think.
And I think if one was to possibly leave, it would be Trent.
It would be Trent,
to
yeah.
Madrid, because they might want to get a little bit of money of him before he does leave.
Yeah.
I think they'd have to know he's leaving for him to be let go out. But
I think Van Dijk and Salah are too old to get any decent bit of money
yeah,
from them to go in January.
Unless
Yeah.
they go to Saudi.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
No, yeah, but I think what Saudi will do is they'll wait till the summer and get them for free and put them on big contracts.
You think they'll both go to Saudi? Do
I personally think I don't think they both go. I think Virgil van Dijk will re-sign.
you think?
I think Virgil van Dijk will re-sign on a reoccurring 1-year contract. I think Salah wants a longer one, and I think he will probably go to Saudi. The Trent thing, I think Trent. It's a hard one, but I think Trent is probably the most likely to leave. I think Salah could get re-signed, but I think if I'm putting money on it, I'd say Trent most likely to leave. I think he's going to go to Madrid, and I think he'll go in the summer for free. And I think Salah could re-sign. I think it's almost a toss of a coin. I know he's come out and said he won't, and he looks like he's going to leave, but that could be for more money. I think there's a chance that he could re-sign.
I've got to be honest,
I think
considering
Van Dijk they'll keep.
Considering that they're doing so well, I think it'd be stupid for any of them to leave in January.
Yeah.
If you look what they've got coming and the accolades,
it looks like they've got a Premier League.
There's
running,
I was
and
gonna
they've got a
say.
Champions League challenge. So
Yeah.
It would be stupid to leave in January. I've got to be honest.
No, for
with
sure.
you. Unless they have like a falling out or they something like that,
absolutely.
Yeah, I can't see it happening.
So, moving on then to the FA Cup. So the FA Cup is coming up on the weekend. We've got a few interesting games. I think we should brush past this fairly quickly. Some of these are really, really easy.
Big win for Accrington, man.
Yeah, shout out to Chunks. Chunks has been trying to get at me about Liverpool, bro, and Salah. But yeah, so Liverpool got Accrington Stanley. I think Liverpool will win that, convincingly. I don't think they'll put a full squad out.
That'd be fully beating.
Yeah.
There's no scoreline necessary.
No, it's not. It's going to be multiple goals.
Yeah,
for Liverpool.
you would think so.
Yeah. Chelsea Morecambe.
That's a bit tricky.
Poor Chelsea.
No, I mean
multiple goals for Walker. Chelsea have been ropey, man. What do you think?
Chelsea have been dreadful.
Honestly, Chelsea have ruined people's accumulators for 2 weeks in a row.
I'm so upset with Chelsea. Honestly, I say get him out, man. Get rid of Enzo. Get rid of Maresca, man. Honestly, he's been so poor.
What's the issue with Chelsea? Why have they all of a sudden just started not being able to play 90 minutes?
I have no idea. I think they've got 2 points in the last 4 or 5 games.
Is it defense though? Or is it just their composure or what? I don't know.
Apparently, Jackson has been dreadful the last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. Has he though?
But every player has a dip in form.
He's been all right. But Chelsea had 15 shots on the weekend. 1 shot on target.
I mean...
1 shot on target. Crystal Palace had about... They might have had similar, but they had more than 1 shot on target.
I mean, considering Jackson always shoots from like the 5-yard box.
Yeah. It's not great. I mean...
It's not great.
Fair play to Palmer. Palmer still scored on the weekend.
Scoring, yeah.
And he's still scoring, getting assists every game.
Yeah.
I told you, Palmer.
And I'm not his biggest fan.
Bad boy player.
I'm not his biggest fan. I'm not.
No, but he is getting
Palmer's
goals.
your guy, bro.
He's
Palmer's
doing his
your
bit.
guy.
I don't know what it is with Chelsea.
Consistent.
But definitely inconsistent as of now. Considering they were second not long ago.
They were very consistent.
Yeah.
Like 5 games ago,
Yeah.
they're very
And
consistent.
they're just kind of falling all over the place.
Everything's gone all over the place. Yeah. I mean, Ipswich, Fulham, Everton, Palace.
The Fulham one was bad. That pissed me off.
Ipswich was bad.
Yeah.
But they are bogey teams, and they have been this season.
No, but they shouldn't be losing those games, man.
If Chelsea won them 4 games,
they might be top of the league.
They'll be a couple points behind Liverpool.
You would be, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
And it's games you should be winning.
Yeah.
I know.
To challenge it. So it's there for the taking to go and challenge for this
Do you know
league.
who has been consistent?
Go on.
Nottingham Forest.
But you know what? Before I was going to talk about Arsenal. Nottingham Forest.
They're a bit shocking, actually.
Listen, Nottingham Forest for me. I'm looking for someone to challenge Liverpool. It's going to be Nottingham Forest.
It's
I
not.
think.
It's not.
I think it's going to be Nottingham Forest. It's not going to be you, man. That's for sure.
You lot
guys,
can't even beat Brighton.
Speaking about ropey, you guys have been ropey as well. Nottingham
not
Forest
that
are
ropey.
definitely the most consistent in form out of those.
They're the
3.
second most consistent.
Well,
They've won their last 6
Are they
games.
not second place?
They might be second.
They're just about.
I'd love to see Nottingham Forest go for a title, man. Oh, how good would that be if Nottingham Forest
They've won their
just
last
picked
6
Liverpool
games in a
right
row in
at
the
end?
league.
I mean, I don't know about go for a title, but imagine they get.
What do you mean? They got as much chance as you do right now.
No, they don't.
Right now they do.
But you know what they have got a
right now
chance
they
of?
do.
You know
They
they have got
don't
a
based on the
chance of?
squad.
No, but right now, or based on the table, they do.
Let's be realistic. You know what they have got a chance.
What do you mean
of?
realistically? They're second. They've been playing better in the last 5 games.
They've got a
got a
chance
chance
of top 4.
Or European football, yeah.
Yeah.
They have.
I don't think they'll finish top 4, but I'm just saying.
Do you think
how
not-
good would it be?
I'll tell you
though?
what. Do you think they'll finish above City?
Yeah.
I'd love that. to happen.
No,
I don't think they will.
No.
But
Do you think they'll finish above United? Honestly.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do
They
you?
Yeah.
I mean, Ipswich are going to finish above.
I think they'll finish
United at
above
this
United.
I don't think they will, man.
I think that would finish like 9th, 8th, 9th.
Really?
Potentially, yeah.
Fair enough.
Do you think
man.
they'll finish above Tottenham?
What, Forest?
Bear in mind, Tottenham are what, 11th, 12th?
I think
Yeah,
so
I think
because
they will,
Tottenham
yeah.
have been way too inconsistent.
Tottenham are weird, man.
They'll win 5-0 one week, then they'll lose 4-0 next week.
Yeah.
Like it's
It's been a bit nuts.
What's the problem with Arsenal, though? Arsenal seemed a bit ropey as well. Again, kind of shaky form, a little bit like Chelsea.
they didn't start Odegaard on the weekend.
There's something in
I
the
tell you
water,
what, had Saliba not headbutted that guy, I can't even remember who he headbutted, but it's a very unusual thing for Saliba to do. He doesn't usually make mistakes.
It was
but-
actually a bad headbutt as well.
Yeah, and then
I don't think it was
Arteta like, I've
intentional.
never seen anything like it before. I mean, that was a penalty. I'm not going to lie. You can't really argue with that.
It wasn't intentional though. I don't.
It wasn't
think.
intentional, but if you nut someone in the face,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
I mean,
it's
yeah.
a penalty. I mean, I can understand why he's like, I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, because defenders don't usually headbutt players in the fucking box.
Man's
That's
actually
right.
got done for ABH.
But we're all things considered, we should have won that game. Yeah, as a stupid penalty to give away. I feel like we will come back a bit. Obviously, losing Saka for a couple of months hasn't helped. I think Ranieri has taken his place in a very good style, and
I think he's out
very
for a couple months as well now.
He just got injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been injured.
So
I mean, yes, I'm not if Forest are finishing above
I
us.
can't wait for Sterling to start games now, man.
Sterling's involved, mate.
Actually, bring him back to Chelsea.
I think they'll put Martinelli on that side, isn't it? But
Do you? I think they'll keep Sterling there, man. Well, they put Sterling
It
there.
does
Sorry.
seem since Saka's been out, there's been a heavy miss.
Surely not, though, man. Does he influence the game that much?
Apparently so.
He's a fantastic player. Don't
He
get me
does.
wrong.
But I think he influenced them in the final third a lot.
Do you know what it is? When all things are going wrong, you can rely on Saka to do a job.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You know, it's like with Chelsea. When all things are going wrong, you can rely on Palmer to do a job.
I get what you're
Do you
saying.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you need someone like a bit of a backbone to be like, you know what, I'm just going to grab the game by the scuff of the neck and do what I need
And go
to
do something.
And do something.
Yeah.
You know, and when you got someone like that in your team, anything's possible.
Yeah.
When he's gone, the players are all looking around lost. When Yeri was playing, he was like, you know what, I'm going to grab the game by the scuff of the neck. And he did.
He was doing all right.
He's got 2 Premier League goals, 17 years old. I think he's like, you know, from goals scored for his age, he's in the top 6 or something like that.
Fair play to him. He's done well.
No, it's a shame he's injured and injury prone already.
I don't know about injury prone. He seems like quite a strong unit.
Injured at 17, not great, is it?
It's not great, but you can get any
Playing
little
off
niggle
season.
here and there, you know.
But yeah,
But then
anyway.
again, is Saka going to come back the same after this surgery? It's just one of them ones.
It's
where,
true. Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah.
But
You know,
But anyway, all right, transfer window
move on.
stuff. Any transfers you look like are happening for your club that you would like to talk about? Before we move on to our little thing, any actual transfer news that you want to?
apparently, Mark Gahey
Yes.
from Crystal Palace.
Looks like he's going Chelsea.
Look back to Chelsea.
No, yeah.
Chelsea got rid of him maybe 4 or 5 years ago for 18 million.
Did he ever start for Chelsea?
He probably started a few.
Yeah.
But now Chelsea are going to probably get him back for 80 million.
He's got
probably.
into the England squad, so
He is a good defender though,
I feel like you need someone like
and
that.
he walks into Chelsea's
Starting lineup. 100%.
starting lineup. Yeah, I think he's a brilliant player.
Have
Yeah.
any of you guys heard of that guy called Isak? Because apparently he's come to Arsenal.
He's
Definitely not going to Arsenal, but I've definitely heard of him.
Dom obviously has not watched the transfer news.
I would love Isak at Chelsea.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll come to
Okay,
that in
cool.
a second in a minute. But actual transfer news that actually could happen. Rashford looks like he's leaving, maybe AC Milan, or Juventus. I don't think Rashford will leave in January. I think he'll leave in the
You don't?
summer.
I think he will.
But
When you warm him up for
I
90
think he
minutes on
might
the
go now.
sideline,
I feel like it could happen, but I feel like the problem they're going to have is Rashford's wages and getting rid of him.
I think he might go for a loan to buy.
A loan to buy, I
that sort
think,
of thing.
possibly, yeah. And then also we've got Xerxes. It looks like he might go to an Italian club as well.
Yeah.
I think Rashford will do well in AC Milan, somewhere like that. I think a lot of
It's a
Premier
slower league.
Yeah, I think a lot of Premier League players
Yeah.
that kind of have a bit of pace and athleticism have went there and done really well. People like Pulisic and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
And who are Man United replacing these players with?
Yeah, so the highest target I've seen is Kolo Muani from PSG on loan to buy.
Not a bad player.
Yeah, I listen. Is
He's an
Kolo
out-and-out
Muani
striker, isn't
he? Well, kind of. Is Kolo Muani my number one signing for United? Of course not.
No.
But is he someone that would improve our squad?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
I would say so.
Better than Højlund, didn't he?
I think that's debatable. I think with Kolo Muani, I think Kolo Muani isn't an out-and-out goal scorer, but I do think he's very athletic. He's very fast, very strong. He can link up play quite well. He plays for France. I think he's worth a shot. I don't think it's worked out at PSG. But he's at a decent age where things could happen for him. So listen, I don't think it's a top signing, but is it going to improve our squad? Are we 14th? Do we need a player?
Yeah.
We'll take it. You know what I mean?
What about Nuno Mendes?
Nuno Mendes, I think will happen. I think that's going to happen in the summer, though.
Really?
I don't think. I think we'll definitely get a wing back at some
Do you
point.
need a left wing back?
But I think we'll get Nuno Mendes in the summer. 'Cause I think.
You think?
I think we're going to have some outgoings.
I think he's a good player though.
Yeah, he'll be a brilliant signing for us.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he's better than Luke Shaw.
I mean, who's Luke Shaw?
He was doing some TikTok videos the
he's
other day. man,
doing TikTok
with Molly
yeah,
May.
Literally,
about
honestly.
your,
What was he saying? That benefits thing. Your granddad's on benefits.
Something
Going
stupid
mad
like
at
that.
the cannabis.
Yeah.
that rubbish, bro.
gets
Honestly,
cancelled, why not?
don't put Luke Shaw. If it
I mean-
ain't training videos of you running around, don't put nothing online. Honestly, but yeah, no, yeah. So it should be interesting. Anyway, we'll see how the transfer window plays out. Just very quickly, has anyone got? Well, we'll quickly say one player that would like to sign if we had unlimited money for our club.
Have you heard of that guy called Isak?
Yeah, we'll jump to Isak now.
Have we heard this one before?
So unlimited money, you're going Isak, are you?
Yeah.
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 Surprisingly, I'm actually going to say Isak as well.
I feel like I want to say Isak.
Oh, that's
You
horrible.
can't all say Isak.
That's horrible.
Is so good, man.
He is very
How
good.
much is Isak worth?
Over
120
120 million?
Yeah.
110 million?
he's
over 100, yeah.
Crazy.
But how good has Anthony Gordon been?
Yeah,
for
he
Newcastle.
has.
Been very
He
good.
has.
I don't think you need unlimited money for him, though.
You need a lot.
You need
Yeah.
a lot, yeah.
You need a lot.
You would need
I
a lot.
really, to be fair, speaking of Newcastle,
And they're two midfielders as well.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Guimaraes and Tonali. And Joe Linton. Joe Linton.
Joe
has been-
Linton as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
can't
has
wait
turned
for
up.
Newcastle to beat Arsenal tonight.
Because the game's just started as well, and I don't want to lose.
Yeah, we'll throw it in a minute.
This isn't fair.
But yeah,
bro.
no. I'm gonna switch it a little bit. I'll say I'll take Osimhen for now.
Really?
You've been after him for years.
I feel like a lot of us have been after him.
Chelsea,
Yeah, everyone's been after him. But I think all of our clubs would take Osimhen. But I think I think he'd be another top striker that I feel like would be worth coming.
And I don't think he'll be at Galatasaray for long either.
No, I can't see it.
Slightly overrated for me. I
I can't see it.
It's easy to do it in that league, isn't it? Isak's proven.
Yeah,
I was going to say, a big game coming up as well after the FA Cup is Nottingham Forest are actually playing Liverpool next Tuesday. So
really?
that will actually be a big game for Nottingham Forest. If Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool, I think they're 3 points behind them.
They're not beating Liverpool, but
I'm just saying.
I don't know if they are 3 points because Liverpool got a couple games.
Are they not 3 points behind them? Check that.
Liverpool
for me,
got
please.
a couple games.
I think Liverpool might have a game.
They might have a game in hand, but
hand.
they'll be 3 points behind with Liverpool a game in hand. They'll definitely be
Maybe.
second if they beat Liverpool, and they'll be 3 points behind them.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Shout out Nottingham Forest. So the next
If
topic.
not, you're right.
Yeah.
If Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool, then they are 3 points behind.
Honestly, come on, Forest.
But Liverpool have a game in hand. But still,
But 3 points behind them. Yeah.
I'd rather have
Shout
the
out Nottingham
points.
Forest, man. Come
I'd
on,
rather have the points on the table than have to play a game to get the
Honestly,
points.
I mean, I'd rather play Liverpool than Nottingham Forest right now. That's saying a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. So the next topic was the top 10 players of the last decade. Do you want to quickly run through that? Do you want to do this? Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that guy called Isak?
All right. So, are you guys ready?
Yeah, go for it.
So we just go one each. Then is that what you want to do, Dom? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, but we're going to agree on some of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
So if we either say agree or not agree, they're in the top 10 or they're not. Yeah?
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool, lovely. So Dom, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think I'd have to put it out there and say Rodri.
Yeah, I'd agree, Rodri.
Would you actually?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't put him there, man.
Well, you're getting voted out. So Rodri's in.
No, that's
course he's
absolutely
in.
fine, yeah.
Rodri's in. All right, go on, Gary.
I'm going to say Eden Hazard.
Eden Hazard's in for me as well. You don't think Eden Hazard's in?
You're crazy for stumbling as well.
No, he's definitely in.
No.
Yeah, Rodri, Eden Hazard is in.
No.
Go on. What's your next one? Shall I go for one?
Go on.
I'm going to throw in Sergio Aguero.
100%, yeah.
Harry Kane?
Harry Kane goes in.
I would say Harry Kane, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 4 so far.
De Bruyne is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, De Bruyne has to be in there. He probably goes number 1. That's 5.
Not sure about number 1, but yeah, cool.
Dom, you got another one?
Saka?
Saka's not going in mine.
He's not going in mine.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in Sadio Mane. That's a hard one, but well, let's put Mo Salah in there. Mo Salah's going in there, right?
Mo Salah's definitely going in
All right,
there.
so that's 6. I would say Sadio Mane goes in there.
I'm going to put Cristiano Ronaldo in there.
Oh, what? During his time, but even though he was only there for a little bit.
Yeah, he was still
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was saying. Are we
No, he
including
was
that?
still there.
Yeah, but in the Premier League, though.
But he's still there.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm putting it.
I'll take it. Dickhead.
No. If I'm being honest,
No Saka though, but you're taking it.
no,
You're right.
you're right.
Derek,
No,
bruv.
all right. No,
See, I'm biased as shit.
All right.
Let's get a fucking footballer. I'm done with this.
All right,
bruv.
calm down.
I'm fucking done
I'll
with
take
this.
him out. I'm being fair. All right, I'll take him out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put Van Dijk there.
Yeah, Van Dijk has to go there.
Yeah, I think Van Dijk.
Are we not saying Mane then? You haven't said yes to Mane yet. Because so far we've got Salah, we haven't got Van Dijk. We've got 7 players in.
Um,
I'm trying to think of people that are better than Mane.
Can we go for a goalkeeper?
We can, if they're worth being in there.
if you're going to say David De
If
Gea,
you-
yeah.
If
not,
you're
then
saying
no.
rare, then absolutely not. But
No.
If you're gonna say-
David De Gea would be a good
If you're
shout
going to
from
say
2015
De
onwards.
Gea, then yeah.
No.
That's the only one that could go in there.
I was going to say Edison.
Absolutely not.
I would.
Not since
I
2015,
would
that
say
was.
De Gea is probably higher than Edison.
Yeah.
No.
And from since 2015 onwards, yeah.
He fell off like shit down a fucking river.
He did. But
not
his
really,
time
though, 'cause
before
he's actually
that.
still banging out now.
Well,
He's
yeah.
got the most saves in Europe now. Anyway,
but his time before that.
Edison, I think, goes in there. Personally.
You want to agree, Edison? If you agree, Edison, then you can.
I don't agree.
Edison.
Edison.
Really?
No.
Edison, no.
The other one I've got.
You're going to say Bruno Fernandes, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to say Bruno Fernandes. Although I really, really want to. I can't really say that with good conscience. But I am going to say David Silva.
David Silva gets in, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So
Yeah.
that's 8. I'm still saying Sadio Mane gets in. So there's 2 more spaces left. A couple of names I just want to throw out there. Sadio Mane. You've got Raheem Sterling.
No.
You've got Philip Coutinho.
No.
He was brilliant at Liverpool.
He was good at Liverpool. You've got Alexis Sanchez.
Does Son get in there?
Oh, Son goes in.
Son does.
No, Son goes in. No, Son definitely goes in.
From what he's
Son
done,
goes in.
No, he doesn't.
But then I'll put Sadio Mane in there 10th.
Sadio Mane definitely goes above Son.
Son goes
does
in.
not go in there.
Why would Son not go in? Since 2015 onwards, he's been brilliant.
I think Son goes in over Sadio Mane. You know,
Career-wise in the Premier League, yeah, because he had more years.
Career-wise.
He's had more years.
But if I say Saka, you say, what has he won? Well, what has he fucking won?
No, but he's done better than Saka.
Sorry?
Son's done better than Saka since over the Premier League years.
Saka has much more of an impact than Son.
No, what are you talking about?
Yes, he does.
So Saka's better than Son over his whole time in Premier League. He might be better now, but you're saying over the whole time.
Let's leave them both out because he's not going to agree with Son, and we're not going to agree with Saka.
Saka's not going in. It's too recent.
Not yet.
Saka. When did Saka get into the Arsenal team? 2021, 2022.
Nah, it's
2020.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But in and out.
Yeah.
So, but you're going to put him in over the last decade. You can't do
In and
that.
out, though, has he? He's been the
last 3-4 years he's been there. Yeah. But Saka will be in there. He will.
He's spun up both your clubs.
Saka will.
Cry me a river.
Saka will be in there.
Saka's not going in there now.
Saka will be in there.
But not right now.
Last
Not right
10
now
years
for
is
me.
better players.
No, he's not.
Mane's going in there before Saka. No doubt.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
say
let's
that.
put Mane in there then.
Okay, let's put money in there.
We've got one
so we need
place. We've got
more.
one place
Saka,
left.
innit? Fucking
I'm gonna put.
I'd put Ozil in there over Saka.
I'm gonna put.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put number.
Since 2015 onwards.
I'm gonna put N'Golo Kante.
Oh yeah,
2015 onwards.
Kante does go in there. Yeah, he does.
Was he in there 2015 onwards?
Yeah, Kante. Definitely
I'm gonna put
goes
N'Golo
in
Kante,
there.
man.
He definitely does. Yeah, Kante
Okay.
was unreal.
All right.
He was unreal.
Good shout, man.
N'Golo Kante. Lovely. So
We can't remember who we picked.
no, we can't remember who we picked, but we should have wrote it down as we went through.
That's all right.
Because
we'll watch this back and we will see.
Mahrez is a
next
baller
week.
as well.
Dun, 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 dun.
You just end the podcast.
I mean, apparently he ended it, but we're still gonna carry.
All right, let's just end it quickly, because no one even heard what you said. You're whispering and stuff.
Nah, go
I
on.
sung down, 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 down.
Okay, we'll end the podcast then. All right. Lovely. All right. See you next time, guys. Catch you later.
I'm gonna throw this.